Don't forget to come out for the game and calendar day. What better way to pass the year than a picture of your favorite spirit dance team?
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kawhi Leonard.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points. They haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. The guard set is Giddey and White. Dosunmu is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Clippers, we'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with the chosen one. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
So the Clippers win the tip. Leonard, the pass to the chosen one. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
First point of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
Me with me. Well, I was the boy. Me, sir. The man is me, sir. I don't know what I was there. I remember, sir. So he tell me some post. She said, Jim Finney. Yeah.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Here's Buzelis. Now Giddey. 5 on the clock. Pass to Vucevic. And here is Giddey for 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Harden outside. Out to the right wing. We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's the chosen one. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. The chosen one's got 5.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
And we're about 1.5 minutes into the first quarter. In the corner, Powell with it. Pass to the chosen one. He tries for 3. White with the defensive effort. Here's Chicago. It's a 3-point game. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. Now here's Leonard. He's guarded closely. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. They get it again. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard is so opportunistic, and he has the length to create those second chances.
Vucevic a screen on Harden. Giddey against Harden. Giddey kicks to White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. White with the stuff.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. And what a new era for the Clippers, Greg, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
Yeah, no more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners. It feels like the Clippers are on their own 2 feet now. This was the goal for the ownership group, and they made it happen.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And, Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
Now here's Powell. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Leonard with the ball. Defended by Giddey. Here's the chosen one. Gets the three-pointer to fall. The chosen one's got 9.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Buzelis. His last outing, 16 points for him. To the inside. And White with the stuff.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Bulls trail by 5. Pass to Giddey. Back to Dosunmu. Now Buzelis. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, if this becomes a consistent part of Josh Giddey's game, look out, because that three-point shot's going to make him so dangerous.
Now here's Powell. Defended by Dosunmu. And there it is for him.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Giddey with the bounce pass. Vucevic against Zubac. The 10-footer. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Oh, Leonard in position. Now here's Dosunmu. Guarded by Powell. Pass to White. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, that's a guy who's willing to mix it up offensively and draw the contact and get that opportunity for the old-fashioned N1. We see you, Josh Giddey.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. Derrick Jones comes in for Leonard. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Powell. And it's done in for James Harden. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And White with the stuff.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here we felt it. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Already such a terrific passer. Love seeing Josh Giddey share the wealth.
Here's the chosen one. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. There's a screen. They need this. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. Inside, here's Vucevic. And it's blocked. To the right side. The chosen one passes to Jones. Shoots a 3. And that drops in from beyond the arc. Three-pointer from the chosen one. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Let's go across the court, and here's some more news on MP.
Thanks, guys. As you know, MP grew up in the Chicago area, and he has great respect for the Jordan Bulls era. I asked him if that shaped him as a player, and he said, without a doubt. I saw the professionalism it took for that team to win 6 titles, and I knew I had to match it. That level of excellence is something I'll always strive for. I'll always have love for Chicago. You can see how much the Bulls franchise means to him. Guys?
Isn't that nice? So good to see. Thanks, T.A. Not a bad dynasty to model your approach after either. So, Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Trey Jones subbed in for Kobe White. On the wing, Giddey. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Well, the handles have never been in doubt, Josh Giddey. That is pretty.
Pass to the chosen one. Jones kicks to Bogdanovic.
Okay.
That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. And the Clippers lead by 1.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Jones finds Huerter. Back to Jones. Williams, a screen on dime. Shot clock at 6. Jones, the pass to Huerter. A chosen one with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Here's the chosen one. 12 points for him. It's stolen by Jones. And here's the break. Here's Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Jalen Smith taking flight. Get up, young fella.
Here's the chosen one. 3 seconds left. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Los Angeles on top, leading by a point. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Bogdanovic out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Harden. Then it's Jones. And it's the chosen one in at the 2. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Leonard. Leonard with the screen on Jones. Here's the chosen one. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for Chicago. Here's the chosen one. He's got 14. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Jones kicks to Giddey. No good on the three.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Leonard with a screen on Giddey. The chosen one's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Doris, recently the Clippers relocated their G League team, bringing basketball back to the city of San Diego. We'll go for a different look here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Bogdanovich comes in for Norman Powell. The chosen one, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's done in for James Harden. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Josh Giddey. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's White in for Ball. On the wing, Dosunmu. Vucevic is screen on Bogdanovich. He takes it in. Dosunmu's shot's good. Dosunmu's got 6.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Bogdanovich passes to the chosen one. Shoots. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. The chosen one's got it all tied up now for the Clippers. We've got 1:18 left now here in the second. Pass to Vucevic. Latrey. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
You love the decisiveness with which Vucevic is making these decisions. He's got the green light to shoot it on the catch.
And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He had an impressive number of points, and he was tremendous in that game. That was a season high in points, too. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
The Clippers in the lead. Bogdanovich passes to the chosen one. Three-pointer on the way. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 1 second left. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Clippers lead by 2. I'm going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
Hello and welcome. Let's get right into it. The story tonight is a tight matchup for the Clippers after 2 quarters.
They're clicking from outside. Hard cuts to the ball and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been cashing in on those. We'll see if the sharpshooting continues. And now a subject that's always of interest, player movement around the league.
I think PG-13 is going to be an outstanding addition. There isn't a team in the league that wouldn't be better off with this kind of two-way talent. High praise to the front office for getting the deal done and bringing a veteran superstar to their franchise.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. The guard set is Giddey and White. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3.
Kawhi Leonard reminding folks he's still got a vertical. Look out.
Outside, White. Pass to Buzelis. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
With the drive.
James Harden is equally good, passer or scorer. There he sets his teammate up nicely.
Here's Giddey. He's got 15. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player. I am the system."
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Puts up a deep 3. The chosen one's shot is off. Giddey with it, and it's Harden picking him up. The coast-to-coast dunk.
Well, this is where he flourishes. Out in the open floor, Josh Giddey terrific at getting to the right spots.
Here's the chosen one. Not going to go that time. White with the defensive effort. Bulls trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, the chosen one.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
From deep, Dosunmu's shot is off. Clippers leading by 6. Pass to Leonard, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take a moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
And you look at the chosen one. He's received the 4th most votes in the West. If the All-Star game were today, he'd be starting.
And that's the way it should be. As dynamic as he's been this season, it wouldn't be right if he wasn't a part of that starting lineup.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Lays it up off the glass. Vucevic has got 6.
Well, Vucevic has got a number of moves he can go to. So comfortable this close to the cup.
Harden outside. Hands it from downtown. Harden's got the second for the Clippers.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. To the middle, here's White, and White slams it in.
Yeah, you can see the passing ability at his size. Buzelis is all for getting it to his open teammate.
Here's the chosen one. And they recover it. Powell, the pass to the chosen one. Clock at 6. Trying his luck from deep. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Now the rookie rankings. Who's in the running for the Rookie of the Year here at the midway point of the season? Some terrific young talent in the NBA. Well, you look at Buzelis. He's got some work to do in order to get into that conversation, I think, but there are plenty of games left for him to make his mark.
And he doesn't have far to go to break into that top 10, but it's
probably unrealistic to think he'll be a factor in the race for the Rookie of the Year.
I agree. Too much of the season has already passed, and too many terrific players are in front of him. But I think he's got a lot to build on in the second half of the season.
Dosunmu finds Vucevic. Dosunmu with it. Powell on him. And that one, good. Now it's just a three-point Los Angeles lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Leonard. And Jalen Smith is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Robinson's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, number 23.
Here's the chosen one. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Giddey's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Releases from 15. Out to White. Vucevic a screen on Harden. White down low, guarded by Harden. Just 4 to shoot. For the tie. The three-pointer is right on target. Dosunmu's got 11 points.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Here's the chosen one. 20 points for him. There's the triple. Rebound by Smith.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. Pass to Giddey. Out to the right wing. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And Smith with the stuff.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
The chosen one gets the basket. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Giddey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's 19 points here for Josh Giddey.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Already one of the best passers in the NBA. Josh Giddey. DB, what's next for him?
I think the only thing that has to improve is the consistency from range shooting. It's such an important aspect for a guard to play. But he's shown a willingness and a found confidence in that perimeter game. And let's remember, Kev, he's in his early 20s. There's so much time for development.
White, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Robinson passes to the chosen one. Takes a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. A different look for the Clippers. Jones checked in for Zubac. Bogdanovich comes in for Robinson. And it's done in for James Harden. Then for the Bulls, Kevin Huerter. He's checked in for Vucevic. Ball comes in for Dosunmu. And Trey Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Jones finds Smith. To the paint. Here's Huerter. Oh!
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's the chosen one. A three-pointer off the mark.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
So here's Herder. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Smith with a screen on Jones. Here's White, and Jones sends it back. Here's the chosen one, defended by Jones. Here's the chosen one. It's good from long range. The chosen one's got 14 points now in the second half.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Clippers. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
I like the way the Donovan's conveying that scouting report to his guys.
I mean, knowing how your opponent plays is important, and I think he's on point on this one.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Jones. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's the chosen one, and it's done in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for L.A. They lead by 4. Leonard forces it through inside.
This is a small forward because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Giddey finds Smith. Right side, Ball. Smith sets the pick for Ball. Over Bogdanovich. Ball, no good. Clippers leading by 6. Here's the chosen one. No good from outside. Bull shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. And here is Giddey. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. Smith outside. A 3-ball. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 5 assists tonight. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Jones. Fires the 3. Traps in the tray. And the Clippers lead by 6.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Smith outside. Back to Jones. High post shot. And Jones pulls it down. LA's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. There's the chosen one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Herder, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
The chosen one's shot is off.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Giddey finds Dosunmu. Back to Giddey. No question, powered it down.
Great to see Josh Giddey attacking like this. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal when you are shooting lights out.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's the chosen one. Lays it up and picks it in. The chosen one's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles. For Chicago, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Giddey. Some solid defense from the chosen one. Clippers leading by 8. Zubats a screen on Giddey. The chosen one passes to Zubats, and the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, how about that touch on the roll by Zubats? Nice finish.
And Chicago shooting in the fourth quarter not pretty, down around 29%. Here's the screen. Jones drives in. Can't cash in from close range. Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. It's intercepted.
Oh, my God.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And the layup is good.
Tremendous effort getting the steal and getting the ball up the court.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Outside, Jones. Giddey. Oh, he blocked and deflects off.
Oh, my God. You're from nearby. You feel this. Young. I behind number 3. Give me 3. Young, give me. Young, give me.
Off the backboard.
Young.
Clippers leading by 10. Zubats the best of the chosen. Screen by Jones. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Pass to Giddey. Outside, Jones. Smith sets the pick for Jones. Smith on the wing. Fires for 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Now Jalen Smith wants to stretch the floor. He's got a sweet shot.
And John Lou calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately, Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Bulls also changing it up. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Kobe White in for Trey Jones. A shot by Harden, wide open, and the Clippers miss again.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Fades. He gets it in there. And now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Wow, Vucevic with the big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, that's my shot.
Good. The chosen one's got 40 points.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Zubats. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubats has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To the wing right side. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. 1:43 left in the game.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
White against Harden. Pass to Powell. Here's the chosen one. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Back to White. 1:09 left to play here in the fourth.
Nice one.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
free throws, good for White.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Clippers moving the ball around. The chosen one. And again, no good by the Clippers.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Pass to Buzelis. White inside. Here's Vucevic. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Vucevic so confident in himself, and his teammates come along with him.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the chosen one. The putback. Got it.
Looking to close it out. That one the backbreak.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your play.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they go to the intentional foul. He cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 6. And what's their best move at this point?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Holding with it. So the Clippers with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave you that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that about wraps it up for Dorisburg.
Call the electrician because MP just shot the lights out.
It was what is it? Guys, one more jump there.
Man, that was crazy. You look like Greg Hodges out there.
got one day. Mine never went up.
You ready to give these fans what they paid for? These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
I'm a good kid, give me. I need to know. Can we walk in?
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. And here's a look at some numbers for Norman Powell.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at point guard. And for Los Angeles, Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's the chosen one in at the 2. Here we are, Stan, at the midway point. We've got some big things coming up on the schedule.
Yeah, some things that fans really love. All-Star Weekend. The trade deadline, we'll see which teams are going to shake up their roster. A lot of stuff going on.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Well, tonight is a huge game. These are two of the best in the league. And MP has total focus on one thing, helping his team come up with a statement win.
I really applaud MP for his lofty goal, but he has not performed well under the pressure, whether self-induced or not. He's going to need to course correct in a hurry to rebuild that trust that he's able to carry his team and win against the best teams in the league. They don't call them top teams for nothing.
Boston on offense. It's a three-point game. Porzingis with a screen on Lillard. There's Tatum with the 3. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is the dirty work you love to see Porzingis doing. Saving the play and getting them a bucket.
Screen by Leonard. Here's the chosen one. Nails it from 3. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about some of the challenges that they'll face tonight, not the least of which is defending Jason Tatum. He said the guy plays with so much confidence. He's a great scorer from all 3 levels. He can go for 40, 50, 60 in a night. We just have to try and make someone else beat us.
Thank you for that, Allie. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Harden can't hit. The Celtics have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. There's a screen. Pass to the chosen one. Screen by Leonard. Here's the chosen one. Offline with a 3.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Tatum from long range. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. All alone. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. The chosen one's got his second basket of the night.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Brown. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Clippers trail by 4. Leonard passes to the chosen one. Leonard with a screen on White. Here's the chosen one. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. The chosen one's got 7 points in the game.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Outside White. Leonard against Tatum. He shoots. Rebound by the Clippers. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
White, good.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
On the wing, Harden. They set the pick over Holiday. Porzingis grabs the board.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And here's Brown for 3. That shot missing. Clippers trail by 5. Leonard looking around. Leonard with a screen on Tatum. Here's the chosen one. And again, it's Clippers missing.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Tatum. And the layup is good off the glass. Tatum's got his second basket.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
Here's the chosen one. Coming off 41 points last game out. Drains the triple. 10 points for him.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
And Grant, the Clippers have strung together 13 straight winning seasons. But at the same time, it feels like they've left a lot on the table.
Yeah, with all their star power over that time, they've made it past the second round of the playoffs only once. And that fan base is restless.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubats. Jones comes in for Leonard. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Powell. The Celtics also with a sub. Horford's checked in. Now here's White. 11 points for him last game against the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, and how about his work on the defensive side? Swatting away several shot attempts.
Here's the chosen one. Following the bucket by the Celtics. Back to Harden. They set a pick. The baseline J. It's hauled in by White.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
They swipe it. And Harden with the slam.
It's incredible. Harden's ability to read the floor and find the weakness.
Boston leading by 4. Brown scanning the floor. Over Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Their last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Here's White with the drive.
Cunning drive by White. He saw a hole and took advantage.
Los Angeles has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Back to Harden. Here's the chosen one. 10 points for him. Ooh, poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. To the inside. Rips down the breakaway slam.
It's always a great sign for this offense when Brown is making plays for others.
The chosen one. The pass to Eubanks. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. The chosen one. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
And dialing into our broadcast remotely, I'm told we have Shams Charania here with a special report. Shams, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. Closing in on the trade deadline, the Sacramento Kings front office is getting things done. They bring in a big man in Bobby Portis who provides some offensive firepower. His range stretches out beyond the arc, and he's not just a finesse big. Portis is more than willing to scrap it out inside and trade some paint.
Shams, thank you. Always some intriguing news breaking in the NBA. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Bulls was tremendous. He ended up with 41 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And he's been on a tear, playing confident and doing anything he wants on the floor. He is so hard to stop. Brian?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Here's Horford. The shot, no good. Some solid D from Eubanks. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. And here's Tatum. The three is up. Oh, at the buzzer. He got it off in time.
That is an incredible shot.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
Derek White getting it done for the Celtics. Absolutely carrying the offense. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Derek Jones is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then it's Drew Eubanks. Then there's Chris Dunn. And it's the chosen one in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Davison. Pass to Horford. Here's Hauser. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Dunn, the pass to the chosen one. Eubanks with it. Horford covering. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And as we continue through January, here are the latest power rankings. You take a look at the Celtics. They're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
Seeing where Los Angeles is, they've...
Boston's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Holiday. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I think Holiday knew there'd be some contact here, so he was ready to outwork him.
And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis. Holiday saw the opening and took full advantage.
The Clippers trail. Pass to Jones. Here's Powell. Here's the chosen one. He's got 16. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Drew Holiday. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Here's White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Clippers trail by 3. The chosen one, the pass to Jones. 1:19 left to play in the second quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
That free throw, no good. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward. Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Porzingis misses. Los Angeles shooting 56% for the second quarter.
What?
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And it's Holiday with the ball for Boston. They've led by as many as 11. White finds Brown. Here's Brown on the drive. Back to White. Pass to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Porzingis for 3. Coffey grabs a board. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter to the paint. Eubanks gets the bucket. And that makes it a tie ball game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Celtics up by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hey everybody, always a fascinating story. Our first order of business. Let's catch you up on some trades around the league.
I think PG-13 is going to be an outstanding addition. There isn't a team in the league that wouldn't be better off with this kind of two-way talent. High praise to the front office for getting the deal done and bringing a veteran superstar to their franchise.
And as we review this first half for the Celtics, still anybody's game.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back.
All right. I got a little more just breaking my ball on your body.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. So the Celtics 5 right now. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the basket by Holiday.
Look, Holiday makes more than enough of those to keep the defense on.
Clippers trail by 5. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving to a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
Hey, sometimes it's your night. White's number keeps getting called, and he keeps coming through.
Inside, and stolen by Porzingis.
Yeah.
White on the wing, fires for 3. Rebounded by James Harden. Harden's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's Powell on the wing. He's guarded by White. Leonard with a screen on Brown, the chosen one. And Los Angeles, another three.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Pass to Porzingis. That three's off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Leonard for the lead.
Zubac's
shot is off.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
The offensive rebound. Good. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
Well, Holiday plays with a lot of poise. Scans the floor, finds the open man.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Clippers making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Harden against Holiday. And out of bounds, Boston will have it. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend, but I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Harden finds Bogdanovich. Here's the chosen one. Zubac with a screen on White. And it's the chosen one missing. Celtics lead by 6. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Brown. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Dunn, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Zubac with a screen on White, the chosen one. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Leonard passes to Dunn. Here's the chosen one, hounded by Tatum. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter.
And there's Tatum's length showing up at the defensive end. What a play.
The three. The shot won't fall.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Clippers trail by 8. Leonard passes to the chosen one. Zubac with a screen on White. Here's the chosen one. To stop the run. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Now here's White. He's got 21. And, Coach, you look at Derek White, maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. Coffey comes in for Leonard. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. So interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for White.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. Pass to Hauser. From deep. Again, the miss by Boston. Clippers trail by 4. To the left side wing. Here's the chosen one. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Here's Hauser. There's the triple. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 6th assist of the night. The Clippers have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Here's the pick. Here's the chosen one. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
From 20 feet. And it's Boston scoring again.
Well, very few guys take advantage of space in the mid-range like Tatum. He's an assassin from that area. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Porzingis. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Saturday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And on Monday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And for their matchup with the Hornets, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Powell's checked in. Cadis checked in for Boston. Al Horford comes in for Tatum. Hauser passes to Holiday. And here's Brown. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Jones. And that one is hammered home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Holiday passes to Brown. Fires from the wing. And he knocks the jumper down. Brown's got 13. The Clippers shooting at 49% so far in the game. Jones with a screen on Brown. Here's the chosen one. No good on the 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Brown. Rebounded by Dunn. The Clippers shooting about 53% in the third. A very good number. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. 3-pointer. And it's the chosen one missing. Brown passes to Queta. Now Holiday puts up a deep 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. At the end of the third, the score is all even. Both teams have...
Okay.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Derek Jones is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then it's James Harden. And it's the chosen one in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Pass to Tatum. Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Shireman, defended by Harden. Pass to Hauser. Here's Shireman, puts up a three, gets the three ball to go. Shireman's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's the chosen one. The three. Good! That's another bucket!
Yeah, another extraordinary effort from him. Now, we've come to expect this as of late.
Yeah, he's now tied for 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. They lead by 1. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. For the Clippers, Zubats. He's checked in for Jones. And it's Robinson in for Bogdanovich. Holiday's checked in for Boston. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. For Boston, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. And the shot goes down.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Los Angeles has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Here's the chosen one. Fires the three. Gets the three to fall. The chosen one's got 44.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Tatum passes to Hauser. Outside Holiday. This one for 3. Leonard pulls down the board. The Clippers in the lead. To the wing, right side. Zubats with a screen on Tatum. And again, it's the Clippers.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
And there's the rejection.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark in this quarter.
The chosen one, the pass to Harden. Out to the wing. Here's the chosen one. Takes a three. Boston pulls it in. Horford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Tatum. Fires from deep. And Tatum drills the three.
Look, you can't give Tatum three-point looks from anywhere. He's so efficient from range.
Outside Harden. Here's the chosen one. Zubats with a screen on Tatum. The chosen one. And again for 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Boston with some changes. Porzingis has checked in for Queta. Jaylen Brown comes in for Horford. And it's White in for Hauser. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He reminded his team just how close this game is, saying, guys, we aren't out of this yet. We still have plenty of time left. Let's go out and execute our game plan, and I promise you, we will win this game. Let's see how they come out of this timeout, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Shot clock at 5. Tatum from long range. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Clippers lead by 4. Here's Harden. And he makes it on the layup.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
Holiday passes to Tatum. They kick it out to Porzingis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got assist number 5 here tonight.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Now he's checked in for Robinson. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Leonard with a screen on White. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Tatum. Shot by Leonard, no good. Celtics trail by 3. Here's White. There's the drive. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Look, Tatum draws so much attention. Someone's bound to be open.
Here's the chosen one. Down low. Zubac with a screen on White. It's kept alive. Great positioning on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Just great positioning to get the rebound and get it back up.
Tatum with it. Over Leonard. Tatum can't hit.
Now there's your rim protection. That's how you defend the post.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
Zubac with a screen on White. Here's the chosen one. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Powell against White. 1:21 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. Again, the miss by Boston. The Clippers lead by 4. Out to the right wing. Here's the chosen one. Connects again from distance.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, he's never fazed by those big moments. Tatum with a big hoop right there.
They double him with White. And we're going to have a jump ball. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end. First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
And Boston calls time here. They trail by 7. Off the inbound pass. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Well, at 7-2, Porzingis has a great view of the floor. It allows him to spot open passes.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Holiday. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Zubac. He puts up a three. And again for three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying...
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
Maybe start tomorrow. This. Go get up to see it. I'm out.